So welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is borossy. Today I'm filming on my balcony actually, because it's the only place less the baby room that has good natural lighting, and still I haven't invested in a ring light. I will do, but by now the natural light is much better. That's why I have this ugly background. I have a fridge over here, some furniture over here, but I hope you can ignore that fact and just listen to what I have to say basically.
Never up, never down, never. Like a theme in a song, clever. Feeling high, feeling low at the same time. Feels so right, then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be fine.
This morning I asked over on Instagram, if you're not following me there, here's my Instagram. I asked you guys what you wanted to see, because it has been some time since I uploaded. I think it's a week since I uploaded my last video, and if you are familiar with my channel, you know that my schedule is Monday, Wednesday, Friday uploads, and because I haven't been uploading as much in the last couple of weeks, I felt the need to update you on what's actually going on in my life, because there is a few things that have been going on that has made it more difficult for me to film. And I also want to share some exciting news with you. I have done something very fun, and something I think that you will appreciate as well. I will tell you more about that in a moment, but back to what I was saying. So yes, you had the option to either choose a cleaning video or a life update, and the majority, I think 65% of you wanted to see a life update. So here you go. My first thing that has happened in the last few weeks that is actually very sad is that we have found a new home for my dog. If you have watched my channel for a while, you know my little dog Rocky. He is a Prački Krysarik, a really small dog. I've had him for 7 years, and he has been living with me for 7 years, and he moved with me from Sweden to Spain, and from Spain to Sweden and back again. So he has really been a big part of my life for the last 7 years, and I love him to death. But he has a problem, and he's not comfortable around children, and we noticed this before, but we didn't really want to make the tough decision that we now had to do, because we could control it. But now I feel like it was getting to the point that it was not healthy for the dog or for us to keep him, because he could not be alone with Natalie, and hence he was not able to run free in the apartment. I needed to put him in a cage, and that's something that I really didn't want to do. So for the last 6 months he had a cage inside of the flat, and he spent the majority of his time there. And because I am working, and because I'm doing everything basically by myself, because Caesar, my fiance, is working nights, it's like I'm more or less alone with Natalie, because he's sleeping the majority of our day and he's not able to help me. So in between taking care of Natalie and working as well, I was not able to put all my attention that he deserved for my dog. That's one reason. And the second reason why we decided to find a new home for Rocky was because he attacked Natalie. And I told you this in my Mom Fails video. If you haven't watched it, I will have it linked down below. It was a tag video, and I was tagged in that video, but I shared some things that had happened with Rocky, and one of those was that he attacked Natalie recently, and he bit her face and left her with marks. But now she's healed, and she didn't get any permanent marks, but she had prominent marks of where the teeth went in. She didn't start to bleed, but she was a little bit blue on the side of her face. And actually in my morning routine video that I posted a couple of weeks on Valentine's Day, you can see in the last clip when she's going down the slide her mark in her face. So if you want to see, you can head on over to that video. I will have that linked also down below. But she didn't take permanent damage, but we were lucky. Even if he's a small dog, you never know how much damage they can do, and I don't want to think about what would have happened if he bit her eye, for example, and we don't want to take the risk that this ever happening again. And as I said to my husband or my fiance, that if he was a bigger dog, for sure he would be put down, but because he is so small and he's not able to, well, maybe he is, I don't know, but do that kind of damage as a bigger dog would, we decided not to put him down, just to find a new home for him. So that's one of the big things that has been going on, and one of the big things that have made me a little bit down and a little bit sad, because of course I'm mourning my dog. I love my dog, and I have, like I said, he basically I grew up with him. I feel like he has seen me in all stages of my life, and he has been the only constant, always there for me, consoling me when I'm sad, and yeah, you know. Oh, so it's hard. It's really, really hard, but I think the home he's in is gonna be good for him. Anyway, the next thing that have been going on is quickly around about my health, because you know that I have been battling for some time now. I want to say like 9 months or almost 1 year. No, not 1 year. Yeah, around now 9 months. I have been battling a condition called urticaria, which is a chronic disease that I have developed, and I developed this disease due to stress. And because of this, I have tried to not put too much on myself as of late, because my symptoms was getting so severe that my my overall health and well-being was affected, and even my mental state. I was starting to have tendencies to feel like I have been earlier in my life. I don't want to say I was getting depressed, but I was really feeling down, and my motivation to do things was really, really low. And I'm that kind of person that hates to take medicine. Is like one of the things that I hate more. And because of this condition, I'm forced to take medicine daily, but also going to the hospital and getting injections every month to not have the severe symptoms that I have been experiencing. And if you follow me on Instagram and also here, you would have seen pictures and videos of me when I have my symptoms. Basically, I get like red spots that is a little bit swollen, and they itch like crazy all over my body, and also my face sometimes gets swollen, like it looks like I'm having an allergic reaction. My lips could get double size, or my eyes could get swollen, or just overall in my face. And yeah, it has not been easy, and my scalp would also get itchy. I would itch everywhere. Every night I would be like this, and Caesar would tell me, stop scratching yourself, you're gonna destroy your skin. And but when that feeling starts, you just can't stop itching. And so basically I have been living for the last 9 months with chronic itchiness. I don't know how to say, but it's terrible. So I have been trying to be organized with my time, my tasks and everything, and I just had to tell myself to take it easy, because sometimes, even if it doesn't look like much, uploading 3 times a week takes a lot of work, especially if the videos are not vlogs. I mean, vlogging I know how to do. Daily vlogging even I could do. I did it for Christmas. I did Vlogmas, so I did vlog for an entire month. I can do that with no problem. But when it comes down to editing and all of that things and posting, and it's so many things going on behind the scenes that you are not aware of. I spend many hours in one video. And vlogging is easier, because then basically I just need to take the footage and put it together like in the order that I want, and maybe make some nice going from one clip to the next in a symmetrical or in a nice way, basically, and add some music if I want. But the sit down videos or the cleaning videos takes a lot of work. To film a cleaning video is like imagine that you need 1 hour to clean your home, and when you're filming it, maybe you need 2 hours to clean your home, because you're constantly changing the position of the camera, and you're moving direction of the camera, and you're trying to find new points of view for the people watching not to get bored only watching you clean. So it's many things to think about, and you need to choose the right music and that kind of thing. So it's a lot behind what you guys are watching, and I love doing it, don't get me wrong, but sometimes 3 videos is a little bit much, especially now when I'm working and I'm going to school, and yeah, so yeah. I really needed to take a step back and just focus on not getting overwhelmed, and that's why I didn't post as much this last couple of weeks, because I had so much going on. One more thing that I don't know if you are aware of, but I am attending driving school, which means that I'm going to school 3 days a week. These days I'm also working, so those days is like completely packed with things to do, and I'm not able to focus on my YouTube in those days, even if I want to. Sometimes I can, but not always. I think I will have my theory test in March, so cross your fingers that I'm able to do that. But also I have been, and this is the big thing that I wanted to update you guys on. Well, maybe I will tell you one more thing first regarding my channel. A couple of big things that I have done to be able to give you guys better content is that I have invested in a subscription to a music library, I think you can say. It's called Epidemic Sounds, and they have really good music, and it's copyrights free and all of that, so I'm able to put good music on my videos, and that's something that I feel like I have been missing for a really long time. But also I didn't want to invest in something before my channel was more, you know, where I want it to be. So yeah, that's an upgrade that I have done, and I'm also gonna upgrade my editing program, which means that hopefully the videos are gonna be more exciting for you to watch when I edit them with some maybe special effects and that kind of things. We'll see. This video I'm gonna use the program for the first time, and I'm sure you know what program I'm gonna use. It's the Final Cut Pro, I think X. But it's an editing program that's very expensive, according to me. It's very expensive, and I didn't want to invest in that before because my economy don't let me. But because I had my birthday and Caesar wanted to do something nice for me, he offered to pay parts of the program. So I'm gonna pay the program with his help, but also from a job that I did here on my channel. And I'm so happy to say that for the first time I actually made some profit off my channel, and I'm very proud of myself for doing that. And hopefully I can continue doing that kind of jobs. So that means that you will be able to get more videos from me, basically. And the last thing, the very exciting thing that I have been doing this weekend is that I have been attending a course, and I have got my diploma and everything. I finished the course. I'm working in a salon with my mother and one more woman, and currently I'm just working with nails because I'm a nail technician since 6-7 years ago. I haven't been working for that long of time because I have been doing other things also, but I have experience from all that years. Anyway, so I'm working with nails, but I wanted to do something more, and as you know, I love lash extensions, and the woman working with us, she do that, and she's really talented, and I had my eyelashes done by her like 4 times, I think. And then I went on holiday and she went on, and things happened, and I don't have it currently, but I really want to have it again. So I attended a course to become an eyelash stylist, and here is my diploma. So happy, and I'm so proud of myself. I attended this course completely in Spanish, and I'm Swedish and I'm living in Spain, and my Spanish has really improved recently. I don't want to say that I'm fluent in Spanish because I'm not, but I'm confident enough that I was able to attend this course completely in Spanish, and I did my exam and everything in Spanish, and I'm just so proud of myself. So now I just need to practice, and soon I hope I will be able to offer the service to my clients as well. But yeah, it was a really exciting course, and I absolutely recommend it to you if you have been thinking about becoming an eyelash tech or stylist. The only thing I would recommend is that you do your research before you decide what course you want to attend, because there are many courses out there that are not serious, and you will not get all the information that you need, and basically they're just robbing you of your money. So if you are not aware and if you don't do your research, you can end up going to a course, paying a lot of money, and not learning anything of what you actually need to learn. Anyway, that's something that I really want you to know, because there are many not serious courses out there. So do your research, but if it's something that interests you, if you like to be creative, if you like beauty, if you like to enhance beauty in people, then I'm sure you will love it. But you need to have big patience, and you need to have fine motor skills. If you have problems like I don't know how to say in English, but if you have, there are conditions where you shake and you're not able to do that fine motor skills very well, then this job will not work for you. And I think you need to have quite good vision as well, if not really good glasses, and maybe also a magnifying glass, because you are working with hairs that are really fine, and it's very difficult to do the job if you are not patient and able to concentrate in that small things. Also, if you are not following the protocol, you can really damage a person. So it's very important to do your research and get your license and do all of the things that you need to practice. You don't want to leave your client bald on their lashes, or you don't want to cut their eyes. But those two things can happen if you don't know what you're doing. So that's very scary. Nobody wants that to happen. But yeah, so I got my license as an eyelash stylist, and I'm super excited to start to work with that. I don't know when, but hopefully soon. I think that is all that I will have to update you guys on, but if you have any more questions, feel free to leave them down below and I will answer them in a future video. And hopefully now you have a little insight in why I haven't been posting so much lately. But my plan is to upload 3 times a week. That is my ultimate goal, but bear with me if I miss a day or two, because it's not easy, like I said. But I love you guys, and I love to interact with you, and I really hope that you come again if you are new here. Please subscribe to my channel if you are new, and give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, and let me know what you guys would like to see in the future. But I love you so much. See you soon. Bye!
Never up, never down, never. Like a theme in a song, clever. Feeling high.